Woo! We're live. We're live in this month. We're live. We're live right now. Let's see here. Ooh, okay, cool. I'm good. We're live. Cool. All right, what's going on, everybody? It's the Brown Knight. You already know. Back here with an official review of the Suicide Squad. It's James Gunn Suicide Squad, so it's kind of like a soft reboot to the David Ayers Suicide Squad. They kept some people, they hired new people as well. But yeah, I just want to talk about the movie, what I think about it, stuff like that. You know, so yeah, let's get started. So what I think about the movie, I think the movie is actually, very fun. It's a fun, adventurous movie. It's very funny, and it actually has a lot of very, very violent, rated R, gory, bloody stuff right there. Loved it. I just gotta say, yeah, I like the movie. I love. I didn't. Okay, I said love, but I like the movie. Definitely way better than David Ayers' cut of the movie. Not gonna lie, that movie wasn't that good at all. Jared Leto in it. I just they could have done more with the Joker there. There was a lot of, jokes and stuff that were missed. And I think they kind of, because 2016 is the time, you got to keep in mind when Guardians of the Galaxy 2 came out, so they were trying really hard to, capture that feel, but it's not a family movie. And it was rated PG-13, mind you, so they couldn't really do much stuff in there. But with this, I really didn't expect a lot of stuff in there. The movie was all over the place as well. I mean, there's just a lot of things, like a lot. It's loud. The movie is very loud. There are also emotional bits in there as well. I know that. But other than that, the movie's great. I mean, let's talk about the characters. You have John Cena. You have John Cena as the Peacemaker. I really liked him as Peacemaker. He actually had a lot of jokes. This is my favorite part of the movie, actually. He had all the funniest jokes. I think my favorite part of the movie, I mean, we're talking spoilers here, is the one bit where him and, well, first, my most favorite moment was when him and Rick Flag were fighting. And you think Rick Flag's gonna get the upper hand, you think he's gonna choke him out, and that'll be it, because Peacemaker has a show, so he's gonna choke him out and pass out and just walk away. But no, what do you see? Peacemaker grabs a shard of toilet or whatever. Funny, because they said that he wears a toilet seat on his head. So he grabs that, stabs him in the heart. He's dead. Yeah, pretty crazy too. They showed the inside of his, chest with his heart getting fucking stabbed. Like, whoo. And my other favorite part would be when Bloodsport and John Cena were, fighting each other for, the hard drive, of course. A little callback from the earlier in the movie was when they were trying to one up each other, and Bloodsport was saying, I'm a better killer, and then John Cena says like, I can kill better. He's like, how? Deadshot. Bloodsport goes, how? He says, John Cena says, with smaller bullets. Like, what? Okay, I'll go through your bullet holes, not even touching the sides. I'm like, what? Okay, Mr. Tough Guy, And then at the end of the movie, what do you see him do? He shoots Bloodsport shoots Peacemaker's bullets with smaller bullets inside his bullet. Shoot him in the neck. Dead. That was just, I mean, he didn't die. As you can see at the end of the movie, you thought he would die right there. He dropped to the ground. Crazy. Should have died, actually. But, they're setting him up for a show. So, I mean, it's only right because all the other Suicide Squad member, and I'm talking about the B team, or the actual team, because that the team in the beginning of the movie, you saw it's like you didn't even expect it. You're like, all right, nice, nice. They're getting started with the action right away. It's like, all right, cool, cool. I like this. Recruit right away, getting in it. Amanda Waller just, you're like, I next mission. Like she came from the other movie, and yeah, it's crazy. They get in, they get on the beach of Corto Maltese, and they fight. They just die. And what's his name? I forgot, if Black Hawk or something. I forgot. Pete Davidson's character. I forgot his name in the movie, but he sold out the team. It's like, oh wow, but guess what? Amanda Waller had a backup, and I like how the transition after they all die. They walk on the beach just saying, "Hey, this is the real Suicide Squad." Bam, there's the logo. Crazy. Yeah. I like that one bit right there too. The music I didn't care for. Just because, I mean, first of all, I've never even heard most of those songs. And I honestly, I didn't even think it fits. To be honest, me personally, I'm a fan of not using pop songs in movies. I think it's better if you have like an orchestral, classical, or just a whole score. A score is better than adding pop songs. I mean, to each his own. It's whatever. James Gunn likes to do it. He did it in Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It works, I mean, a lot of people liked it. Early reviews, I read them saying, hey, it's a masterpiece, blah, blah, blah. Perfect. I literally saw that. Perfect. Masterpiece. Masterclass. And I'm like, all right. I think you're overhyping the movie too much. That's my only thing with the movie. It's overhyped because right when I saw it last night, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not perfect to me. To me, it's a good movie. It's fun, but it's not like I'm gonna go back, rush, and go watch it again. Seriously. To me, I think Zack Snyder's Justice League is better than this movie. Just saying. That's just my opinion. But we're talking about this movie, so just saying, this movie was very good. Definitely a step up from the Suicide Squad. It's called Suicide Squad. Yeah, the studio really messed up with that one, but with this one, they let James Gunn off the hook, or just loose. They said do whatever you want, kill whoever you want. That was crazy. So yeah, he did whatever you wanted. I mean, the thing is, they said don't get too attached in the posters. I mean, even James Gunn said in interviews, hey man, I mean, don't get too attached to these characters. You don't know what's gonna happen to them. So, as you know, you're already thinking in the beginning, you're like, oh, they're gonna die. Most of them are gonna die. No, like the whole entire first team. I mean, when you first see it, everyone dies. Every single character. So you hyping the movie up. A lot of people are like, oh, he's gonna be my favorite superhero. He's gonna be my favorite superhero. These are superheroes I've never even heard of. They're not even superheroes, actually. They're villains. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. They killed all of them. So, I mean, if you cared, I'm Nathan Fillion's character, the detachable kid. I would have loved to see him like do more stuff in the movie. I'm a fan of Nathan Fillion, But whatever, man. That's what he wanted. So he wanted to have that team be like, oh, hey, this is gonna be a Suicide Squad. Bam, here's the real Suicide Squad. And in the real Suicide Squad, there are a couple of characters there that was just like King Shark, where I was like, I mean, you didn't really need to have him in there. He's pretty. I mean, I don't know, man. Sylvester Stallone. I wish he would have gotten a better. They would have talked more. I don't know, man. James Gunn kind of made him to like a group type of character. I don't know. I've never seen King Shark in the comic book talking ever. But Harley Quinn animated show shows him like speaking more, But that is a parody show, so. But I don't know, man. It sounded so dumb to me. He's like, hand, munch, num num. I'm like, God, come on. You asked Sylvester Stallone to do all that? You could have just asked somebody else, or asked Vin Diesel to freaking do the same thing you did. You know, it's just, I don't know, man. You wasting this good talent. That's all I'm saying. But other than that, structure of the movie, I like the motivation of how Bloodsport was gonna be the leader, and you know, Amanda Waller uses his daughter, so to prevent her from going to jail. Her dad needed Bloodsport. Idris Elba needed to do the mission and be a leader. He wasn't a leader at first, but by the end of the movie, he became a leader. You know. But yeah, I talked about John Cena, Peacemaker. What else did I not talk about? King Shark, I talked about him. Polka Dot Man, I like Polka Dot Man a lot. I forgot the name of the actual actor, or the name of the actor who plays him, but I like how they showed his, or talked about his backstory there, and you kind of care for him, you know. And that's why it sucks that he dies at the end of the movie, because I would have loved it, you know. I would love to see him more. Like, I don't know, man. He's a good character. Polka Dot Man, he has a cool power too. Call it flamboyant, but hey, great movie, or great character. But a lot of the jokes are really funny. I mean, it sucks that they used a lot of the jokes in the trailers. A lot of them. Those 1 minute, 2 minute trailers, those little TV spots, they use a lot of the jokes. So all you get is a little chuckle when you see it. So, there's that. So if you did watch a lot of them, you followed, like, you're getting excited, getting hyped for it, watching a lot of trailers, like me, then you'll just be like, ah, man, they didn't save any jokes. They used all the jokes. And I don't even think that's James Gunn's fault. This is probably what the marketing team tried to use so that they can get people to come see it, because, you know, the jokes sell. So yeah, what do you know? But yeah, what else can I say? I mean, they shot out Superman, Bloodsport shooting a kryptonite bullet at him. Ratcatcher 2, of course, she's the emotional heart of the movie. Taika Waititi plays her father. Cameo, of course. I thought that was great. Showed a lot of heart there. That's the heart of the movie. I mean, that's what gets the emotion. You know, you have to have that. Like I said, there's movies everywhere. You have the jokes, you have the darkness with Amanda Waller and Peacemaker. Ratcatcher 2 has a really good story. I did like it. All the actors in it were really good. You know, yeah. I think that was everyone too that I talked about in the Suicide Squad team. Or Harley Quinn. I mean, I don't need to say. I mean, she's Harley Quinn. Same thing as the last movie. I like the continuation where she tattooed over her property of Joker tattoo. Now it's this property of no one. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can. That's what I think about the movie. I like it, but like, what would I rate it? I would rate it like a 7.5 out of 10, maybe an 8. 7.5 to an 8 out of 10. It's a great movie. It's a B movie for me for sure. It's not. Man, I don't know. You know, like, I like James Gunn. I guess I like Guardians of the Galaxy, what he did with it. The second one, not so much. Slither, I think I've seen Slither. That was like one of his early horror movies. I gotta rewatch that one. Other than that, I'm excited to see John Cena's John Cena's Peacemaker. January. That's when it premieres on HBO Max. Starro, yeah, let's talk about Starro. I actually like Starro. They showed Starro, like, you would never think from the comic book, you'd never think to see Starro on the big screen. But hey, it was a great addition to their actually, another thing that I like that James Gunn did, the way he shows kind of like a CGI of how the time passes. He's like 8 minutes earlier. He uses the clouds, or now on the beach sand. It's pretty sick. I like it. He adds a bunch of CGI elements into the real world too. I like that one with Harley Quinn when she was escaping the prison in that red dress. She She was using javelin's javelin. Damn, just decimating that whole entire. The way it was shot too was like, it reminds me of Old Boy. The way she's running to one side and we're on the side of the screen. She's like, pow, 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 one kind of like one cut, but it cuts back and forth, of course. But they let the shot linger on, you know, to make it seem like it's one shot. It's cool. I like that one. Flowers coming out there, and you know, it's cool. I like that element to it. But all in all, like I said, this movie is not perfect to me. To me, this movie is not perfect. I mean, it's a great movie. It's not perfect. But in the DC universe, yeah, Zack Snyder's Justice League is just, it's up there, man. You can't beat it. A lot of people say this is the best one. This is the best DC comic book, or one of the best comic book movies of all time, like ever. I was like, whoa, you're just overhyping it because now it's a better movie than the last one, the 2016 version. No. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I mean, the jokes are raunchy sometimes. And yeah, man, it's I'll definitely watch it again for sure. I'm not gonna just watch a movie once, you know. Yeah. That's my review for it. Underwhelmed, definitely. Overall, underwhelmed. I would have expected more, to be honest, but it was a crazy movie, nonetheless. Probably best movie of the summer, definitely, that I've seen so far. And better than Space Jam. Yeah, that's about it. Just like, subscribe, you know, it's all free. Comment down below, let me know what you think about the movie. You know, let's have a conversation. What do you think about the movie? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm out.